I went to bed reading a book, a classic tale of love and loss with a faux leather spine ornately lettered, but soon I adjourned to the kitchen. I opened up my cupboard in the fits of wanting a midnight snack, a snack that seemed to symbolize the struggle and destitution of life, a life so dark and full of void that a snack was the only way breathing would suffice. I was salivating for chips or perhaps a wayward cookie, but lo! A can of chickpeas sat in front of me. I took the can of chickpeas down and in my hand quietly read the ingredients: chickpeas. But what to do with these chickpeas? What guidance was life prepared to offer me when life had never bothered to offer me guidance before? But a thundering voice, a voice that could only be the voice of an all-powerful God, bellowed from above, "Roast the chickpeas." I drew my breath in sharply and defied the voice. "But the oven takes forever to warm up. No, my dear God in heaven, I reject your suggestion for these chickpeas. I will fry them in a little oil, maybe throw in a few diced onions that have been sitting in the fridge for a few days, and then season them with the most fragrant of spices that the New World had only dreamt of. These chickpeas would be the tastiest chickpeas ever to don the name Chickpeas. And if God has a problem with this, if God shall be so petty as to question my method of preparation of chickpeas at this midnight hour, let God himself, or herself, appear before me in this galley kitchen, this small galley kitchen in my 500 square foot city apartment that's ridiculously overpriced, and take a plate. For I will prove to the most exalted that frying the chickpeas was indeed the best option. And suddenly, God, whose, let us not forget, love for frying people is well documented, appeared before me and, yea, scooped a handful of chickpeas from the burning pan and, nibbling on them, muttered, "Not bad, not bad." Then suddenly the cloud that was God itself morphed into a collapsing tower of cans of chickpeas, dozens of cans of chickpeas clunking to the floor in one slow-motion crash of biblical-esque proportions. So many cans of chickpeas I could not find storage space for all the chickpeas, and so, with God as my witness, I ate chickpeas every meal for 15 weeks and fried them every time in a little oil with a few diced onions and the most fragrant of spices that the New World had only dreamt of. And the frying of chickpeas became my solace in a world full of desolation and hunger and insipidness and stupidity and bad poetry. And I never did finish my book.